I am writing an extremely depressing part of my book. So I'm gonna do something silly. Uh, I think a lot of people are like, "Do you still talk to your math mom?" And I'm like, "No, after 15 plus years of math, she's not the best person to be around, but I am crying every day about what she went through as I write a book about her. So that's great." Okay, I am going to do stupid, silly things today. I'm going to dress up like a really obscure character. When I was a teenager, early teens, there was a music video by the band The Killers, which I'm embarrassed to even mention because I'm sure anyone younger than me is going to be like, that's the most cliche thing I've ever heard of. And it is. And it's called Mr. Brightside. And there was I wonder if this was the lighter one. There was a character. I didn't know what her name was, but I think she's played by Izabella Miko. And I think she's called, I looked it up later, like what is it? Like a Miss Atomic Bomb, I think. Anyway, I thought her costume was so fun, so angelic and kind of weird. And there's this YouTuber called Dandelion Girl who kind of taught me how to do the makeup for it. I sometimes paint. Mostly I'm a writer. I do not do makeup. I've never done it. So we're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna be nuts because I don't know anything. So you're gonna see some fun stuff today because I'm an idiot. Like truly, I dyed my hair once when I was 13, and we're just gonna have fun, happy story time. I think that's the one that I wanted. You guys can laugh at me instead of listening to me talk about my math mom all the time. Um, and my absent loser father. Um, she uh she has blonde hair. This is why I thought of it. I guess, or like, dyeing hair, makeup. I don't do that stuff. So I wanted to be blonde, which is kind of hilarious. And so I like, I wonder if this would work. I don't know. So I was like 13 and I went to the store and got one of those box things of blonde, which I wouldn't recommend to anybody with hair color like mine. We're just gonna do the white stuff. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna put some white freaking crap on my face. Oh, okay. I really don't ever play with makeup. How do you even do this? Do you just color your face? I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is oil, so I'm gonna break out. So I went to the store and I got one of those box dyes, which is super wise. And I went home and I dyed my hair. And I was really surprised to find out, and all the girls who literally have mothers that love them or have any knowledge of chemistry or color theory would find out. My hair kind of turned like orangish red. It didn't really take, but it's really bad for your hair, I think. So of course I was like super disappointed. I was like, I can fix this with another box dye. Yeah, because that was wisdom talking. So I went and I got another thing, and like my hair was complete straw by that point because my hair is fine and thin. It's not luscious, thick stuff that can hold up to bleaching and peroxide and crap. I was so incredibly poor. Like it took all the money I had just to buy box ties. Literally all the money I had. So anyway, yeah, I don't know, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. So I freaking was horrified to find that my hair was like straw. It was technically like yellowish blonde. I was kind of envisioning like a platinum blonde, like, dang, where's that Gwen Stefani look? And that did not happen. And so it's kind of like disappointed. This is what I see people do on YouTube all the time. And by the way, I'm still poor. I only watch YouTube with ads. I don't have any streaming services. And whenever I look up a fun song in the presence of other people who are not like me, they're always like, I like look up the song and then we have to listen to the ad and they're like, "Oh my God, you are so poor. You had to listen to the ad?" Yeah. Intergenerational trauma and poverty. I have so much student loan debt, and currently I'm unemployed. I'm sure you can tell because I'm doing my makeup for something at 10:01 in the morning. But anyway, this is where it gets really funny because you're like, oh, well, people dye their hair stupidly all the time. What's the big point, Kira? Well, my friend lived in a trailer park that had a swimming pool. Yes, I'm trailer trash. Uh-huh. And we all got invited to go swimming, and guess what? Yellow plus blue equals green. My hair was green. Now, yes, my hair was green. It was green. Mm-hmm. And back then, that wasn't cool. This isn't Charlie XCX Brat album cool. It's just stupid. People can tell the difference usually when you're cool and stupid. Anyway, um, so God, am I even doing that right? Anyway, still gonna do it. I was horrified, obviously. I was so mortified and I was like, I cannot go to school like this. And so I think I like babysat or found some change or something and tried my very best to. I'm gonna have to reference that lady's video. I don't know what I'm doing here. But to like get a boxed eye, like literally it was so ugly and it was so bad, especially under fluorescent lights, which schools always have those nice fluorescent lights, that I was like, okay, I need to go back to brown. I would do anything to go back to brown hair right now. I would be so happy if I was brown haired again. So I went and got a box dye that was brown, kind of covered it up. It looked hideous, but I mean, it was better than green. But under the fluorescent lighting, I didn't realize this. It still shone green underneath. And so for my entire 13th year, when I was in school, I was called Diarrhea Head. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy that. Still haunts me every day. It's great. Also, there's like not good lighting in here, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't see anything. You know, I'm unemployed and I still can't keep my mirrors clean. But yeah, I'm just trying to cheer myself up because I'm avoiding writing about my mom again today. I can see maybe a little bit more every single day why maybe she turned to meth. Like I would joke whenever I got interviewed on podcasts or TV or whatever. I would joke and be like, "Oh yeah, after having kids with diapers and everything, I could see why someone would turn to meth with just the amount of like kids she had and the diapers that would be required, like all the diaper changing and the and how expensive that would be and stuff." Because food stamps doesn't pay for diapers, or at least it didn't back then. I know that. But now that I think about all the other things in her life, I'm like, oh, well, um, there would be a lot of reasons someone would want to run away from everything that happened to her. And I realized that like a lot of it was her own doing, but like, she had kids. She made a choice, but still it's rough. And I think you don't really know what you're getting into. No one can ever know what you're getting into when you decide to have kids. So she's probably just like, you know, a happy-go-lucky, completely naive 18-year-old. Okay, well, I don't know. I have like a really white face, and that was kind of the point. Because the lady in the video, oh, I can't scratch my freaking face now, has a white face. Okay, now I'm just gonna reference the Dandelion Girl. See what
And
she
move a
said.
lot on the skin. So if you can, I would avoid buying that particular brand. But I'm going to use it because I bought it. So here I am building up even more coverage,
Yeah, I already did that.
building it down my neck and onto my
Okay.
shift to it. And I'm going to just apply this all over my eyelid. And
Ooh, okay. Oh, I can't itch, but I itch. Okay, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna try it out. We're just gonna do it. Oh my gosh. It's like not even important, but I'm such a perfectionist and I have some serious OCD problems. So I'm getting all nervous about putting makeup on that I can wash off immediately if something's wrong. But wouldn't you want to be married to me? It would be awesome, right? Okay, let's see. My God, why is it clumping like that? That's so ugly. That's not what I was hoping for. Okay, well, mm, we're just gonna sparkle. You guys can't tell. It's, there's no way I'm getting up to clean that though. It's like, oh, well, it bothers me, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. Okay, let's just put some powder on here. Oh shoot, it's taking away the, uh-oh, it's taking away the white that I just did. Crap. Do I know anything? No. Have I made that clear? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna put some. I've watched her video like 10 months ago, so I totally know what comes next. Okay, got a little bit of blush. That was the wrong choice once again. But hey, you know what? I have to make videos for some absolutely inconceivable reason for me. People want get ready with me videos. No offense, no offense, but I'm like, do you guys know that I'm like a poor nobody? Like, they're like, give me an on haul video, which I don't even, I had to look up half the crap that people were like, we want this. It's like, I don't know. But on haul, first of all, I try never to use Amazon simply because they're the worst. But um, if I absolutely have to for some reason, my on haul would be like mason jar lids. Oh my gosh, like I'm 37. I'm so glad you think I'm pretty enough that you want to see me in the shower and do on-haul videos. That's cute, but come on. I've had like three kids. I'm not special on-haul. I live in Utah. My mom was a meth addict. I was in government subsidized housing most of my life. Sometimes I was homeless and I was lucky to sleep on someone's floor who owned a trailer or maybe rented a trailer. I don't even know. While they were getting high on meth, ignoring their children and their ferrets. I think I fool people because I have like a nice Harvard voice or something. Oh, look at that. Somebody doesn't use Botox. Um, but like I could not be classy if I tried, I don't think. I try um to fake it. Okay, what are we pretending here? What do I do? What do I do? It's just not white enough. Like, okay, so check out this wig. Let's see if it works. Also, by the way, she's blonde. She's blonde finally. It's gonna look so bad because like I am the weirdest looking. Oh, it looks bad. This looks so bad. Wow. It's funny when you're like, it's kind of like a don't meet your heroes thing. Wow. Wow. I don't look great. I do not look great, like in any way, but I look like I want to be French in King Louis the 16th's reign. Ooh, I should do a mole. Okay, one second. I just spit. I did. Okay, should I do a black mole? Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Okay, let's go for it. That's disgusting. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh, shit. Oh, no. It kind of like got shadowy. Oh, no. I don't really know how these things work. Ah! Oh, I fixed that. I guess I just got to do more white. But look at that. I look so ugly. This is awesome. Holy crap. You could totally do like Marie Antoinette and brought your teeth out just by doing like a little bit of this is so gross. You want to get ready with me video? You want an on the haul video? I got this used. I didn't get it on Amazon, baby. Okay, we're just gonna make sure that my eyebrows stay where they're supposed to be. But look at this hideous, like literally almost anyone except for a freckled white chick would look good in this wig, but not me. Don't worry, I will be re-donating this because it's so gross. I won't own it. Like, I know I don't. It's not flattering. Okay. Okay, so the eyebrows are on. The mole is present. Okay. I gotta make it white around here though. Like, I don't know. Like, it's so funny to me. I have no idea what kind of video I'm supposed to put on here, and I honestly wonder if it's just like the most insane waste of time. But I'm gonna have jobs now. Okay, let's see what my friend. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for like content, whatever, because I'm listening to it. Okay,
I
what is
needed a
my
little extra
friend
help, so I sprayed
saying?
some of that setting spray, and once again, going
Oh, I
back
don't have setting spray. Oh,
and
she's using kind of a blue.
okay.
Oh shit, I don't know how to do that. And green. Okay, well, we'll try it. It'll look awful. Okay, I need a blue. Oh. Oh, by the way, I'm reading this book. It's so good. Lakota Woman by Mary Crow Dog. She also goes by Mary Brave Bear. And no, that's not an Amazon haul. That is I bought it for $2. I don't know. I feel like I should pretend that I'm rich so that people like want to like me and listen to me on YouTube, but that would be a lot of work. That'd be a lot of work to pretend I'm rich. Okay, so she has kind of a bluish green. I don't know how she does this. I think she probably has tape or something. Okay, we're getting rid of the wig for a minute. Just back to that luscious situation. Okay, but I think she like, what did she do? I think she, oh my God, it's crumbling all over me. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Okay, well, that wasn't horrible, but you guys were waiting for another devastatingly witty thing to say, but I didn't do it. It wasn't horrible. No, I think I'm supposed to outline it. I don't have lashes. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna match my mole. I'm gonna match my mole. I can't believe people watch this. I literally don't. Like I'm just sitting here and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be like four people. I don't know. And it will be for people who are like not even into makeup. They're just hoping there's like a nipple slip or something, and it's just hilarious. It's like four people. But I'm what's funny is I love like Jenna Marbles. I don't know anything about her by the way, so I'm not saying anything by that. She did like a drunk makeup tutorial about 8 billion years ago. This was this was back when I was Mormon. So I'd never been drunk. I'd never drank anything on purpose in my life. I did think that one time wine was Kool-Aid, and I thought that Everclear from my stepdad one time was water. It was not. So I never drank on purpose, never got drunk, but I loved her drunk makeup tutorial, even though I could not relate at all. It was hilarious. And I don't know, I haven't watched anything else she's ever done. That was a long time ago, and I don't even think she makes content anymore. But, and I don't know why. Probably because being on the internet is so anxiety produce inducing. That's why like Bo Burnham went insane and went missing. Which by the way, I don't know anything about him except for Inside Out. So I just want you guys, the four people, to just know that I don't know anything. Okay? So when I say stuff, assume that I like have a coffee table book understanding of, and I don't mean like I have a coffee table book understanding of Bo Burnham. I mean I have a coffee table book understanding of the entirety of YouTube. And here I am making it. Okay. So I did some blue, I did some whatever that's called, really badly winged eyeliner or not eyeliner shading. Okay, let's do this. I apologize to anyone who watches this thinking that in any way I'm gonna be attractive or tempting. But with slight research, you would know I'm like 37, so uh, all right. Let's see. So at this point, it's really on you, right? This is like where all the views drop to zero. Okay. I literally use Zoom to make videos because I don't understand anything. Isn't that funny? Zoom on my old computer. Okay, well, that looks stupid, but we're gonna keep going. Just like the rest of my life. Okay, what's the next thing? Tell me what the next thing is. Tell me.
With this Fierce as Fire palette, I'm going to take this white shimmery shade, which is more of like a true really white, and a little pencil brush. And I'm going to apply this to my brow and my inner corner of the eye.
Okay.
And if you need to, you can go ahead and wet your brush just to get that
Oh,
super
nice.
shiny,
Okay.
pearlescent look. With some clear brush on lash glue, I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my top lash line, kind of like if I were lining my eyes,
Oh,
because
nice.
we're going to add a little bit of glitter onto that later.
Hmm.
I'm going to take a little bit of silver glitter and just a touch of gold glitter, basically equal parts actually. Stir that up, and with a little liner brush and yes, my saliva, I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto that glue.
Are you getting some nice background vibes of like
Obviously, you don't have to lick your brush.
a girl roommate or something?
Now go ahead and take a nude or white eyeliner pencil and go ahead and apply that onto your waterline. It's going to help make the eyes look very open and angelic. I'm going to run some mascara through my top and bottom eyelashes, focus more on the outer corner of the bottom lashes, making them.
God, I just feel so
Throw on a
absolutely stupid.
very soft flared eyelash to your top eyelashes and lash line. Just a nice flared out pair. I'm gonna mix up a few blush shades. I'm gonna take different types of pinks and this kind of like orange red powder brush. And
Check this out. I don't own anything but lip liner. Wow, her cheeks look great. Damn, maybe I could use some of this. Ooh, yeah, we could use that. It up. Oh, you do some on your nose too. Okay. Oh, I should be doing this. There's my get ready with me on haul. So cute. Oh no, I got makeup all over me. God, I literally don't know how anyone lives with me. I mean, I'm literally avoiding work right now so that I don't have to think about things. Whoa, she looks good. Oh, there's no way I have that. Let me see if I can make that happen. This is so dumb. Guys. Oh, if you're still with me, I'm not even with me. Yeah, I already did my eyebrows, girl. Okay. Mm. I think I just made it all disappear. Oh, I could do some. I guess I could do some. st- You're going too fast for me, girl. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Um, well, guys, if anyone wants to send some major support, that would be great because I'm okay. I'm gonna do some lipstick. She's kind of a pinky color. Ugh. This is the first thing that looks good. Nice. Okay. All right. Well, I don't even look good enough. It's not white enough. Let's do it. Let's do it. I guess I could do it here because it's like really red under there. Okay. You guys love that? Are you that bored? Are you making yourself some food right now? Is it cup of noodles? I swear to God, if it's cup of noodles, gross. Come on. You're better than that. Add some canned corn to it. We are classy trailer folk here. Yeah. You snorted a little bit and now you're at the kitchen table. All alone like me. You know what it's like. Okay. Yeah, I feel a lot of compassion for you. Not enough to do a nip slip or something. You guys are disgusting. I'm just kidding. I would have done the same thing. Even if I was like completely straight, I still would be like, what did Janet Jackson do? Okay. Yeah, it's all right. The lips. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 I love David Spade. Okay. Well, what are we doing? I guess I have to put some lashes on. Gotta put some shit on my shit. But I don't have any lashes, so we're just gonna have to go with my extremely ordinary. Like you're dealing with me on every level. You're going with my extremely ordinary shit. Okay. But first we gotta blend it. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you blend it. That's what Jenna says. Just blend it. Just shut off your drunk brain and blend it. Okay. Are you excited to see Diarrhea Head Girl? She's gonna rock it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's uh let's stop with the Pee Wee Herman shit, right? You're like, Kira, my desire to ever look at you or listen to you again is dwindling with every passing moment. My book is really good though. Like I play it off like I'm like stupid. Oh, okay, good. I just saw I had a text message. Um, and I am stupid for sure, but like there's all this like now that we have weeded out all the people who came here thinking I was fun. Um, so there are different psychosocial stages of development, right? Um, this is the toddler one. But there are different psychosocial stages of development. There's a lot of different psychologists. Like I'm sure you've probably, when you hear psychosocial, you think of Erickson, but people are still talking about it even to this day. Now, psycho means psychological stages of development, and then socially is like within a social environment and construct because we are social animals. And one of the ones that I really appreciate is a type of level system um, pioneered by Ken Wilber. Um, and there's a YouTuber named Homath who I'm sure everybody is gonna like be mad at me for even mentioning, but he kind of explains different levels of thinking and how they relate to like not just the dating world, but just like in general our culture, our society, and it's been really cool to play with that and see. So higher levels doesn't necessarily mean better. It just means you can perceive more perspectives. And so, what's been really fun is you can spend an inordinate amount of time in each different level of perspective. So, for example, when I was writing my first book, which is what most of my viewers know me for, which was in 2018, I was turning 30. I had written this book, and it was kind of like therapy, about how I was raised by a meth mom in the Intermountain West of America in like pretty serious poverty. And then I went into foster care and how I changed my life around and like got an education, got married, became a mom, all that stuff, right? Um, Especially because like I was in Utah, so there's like a religion here. And and like all of that, learning about all of that. Writing that book really was therapy. It was awesome. I mean, sometimes it's cringy for me, but that just shows growth, right? When I read it, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is not too bad, especially for somebody's first book. And then other times I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate this. Um, that just shows growth, guys. Just in case you're ever like, I cringe at myself all the time. Yes, yes, we're good, we're growing. But now I've written a couple of books. I wouldn't recommend any of them. And now with the practice of writing a book many, many times and writing poetry and getting like lyrical and using literary, I don't know, tools, I guess is the word, fancy things. I didn't get my master's degree in English and it shows. But yes, I laugh at my own jokes. But now I am 37 and I've been a mom and all that. So new perspectives, right? And this next book, I write about my grandmother and like what got us into this like generational poverty that is so awful. And like the situation and why my mom is the way she is and all that stuff, if that makes sense. Um, just trying, I really do feel like for the most part, like if you understand where you came from, you can understand where you're going. And it's like important to me to write about my grandmother, who I love so much. Um, she was the only person who really loved me and totally saved my life and is a wonderful human being. And she went through a lot of stuff, but it's been cool because writing is such a cool therapy where you can pretend to be somebody else and you can see why they made the decisions they did. You can see what they went through. And one of the things that's been really, really eye-opening um, was man, it is so hard to be on camera. I don't know how anybody does it. I'm constantly critical of myself, but anyway. One of the things that is so hard about it is you get to see maybe somebody who you see as your enemy, like my mom. Like in my first book, all I did was like, my mom did this and she freaking sucks and I hate her and she's a drug addict and rah, rah, rah. Now that I'm writing this book, it's like, oh, okay. There were a lot of reasons for what she did. Here are some things that were small to me, or I was a little kid when they happened, so I don't understand the full impact. And like I said, those stages of development by Ken Wilber are about, being able to see multiple perspectives. Well, one of the really cool ones that you'd be able to see is perspective of someone you see as an enemy, right? And so it started out with my grandma, and I love her. That wasn't hard. But now I'm crying at all that my mom had to go through, even though I know how she turns out. Like I'm playing God with this book, and I know that she's going to end up being such a awful person to live with, such a like committing suicide, or sorry, attempting, sorry, I probably shouldn't say that on the internet, but anyway, attempting stuff, being depressed, doing some really awful things. Um, Obviously, a lot of abuse. Like my book is not for children. I do not recommend children read it. Um, but but like seeing what she went through that would make wanting to escape through substance use, wanting to um leave this life because it's too hard. Like I can see, I don't agree with it, and obviously it led to so much dangerous pain for her children. You should not do that. But I can see a little bit more why she suffered the way she did, right? So I have like hmm, I don't know if I have like a wig thing. Hold on. We're just gonna do it like this. It's a high class operation over here. So anyway. Literally last night, I was weeping about my mother having to find, family members in really bad situations, having to help with things that I think 26, 27-year-old women who have just recently been through like a second or third divorce or something. I don't even know what she was at, which divorce she was at, but anyway, if that makes sense, and like having 5 children to take care of all by herself with no help, and probably feeling, I wonder if I should find another spot, and feeling like she wasn't loved by anybody, and okay, I definitely gotta find another spot where the curls don't get in my eyebrows. Anyway, um, feeling like she was alone in the world carrying 5 children by herself and horrific things just keep happening and everything. I'm not excusing what she did at all. I'm just saying I understand. And I like to pretend that I am at a higher level of perspectives now because I'm practicing that and I'm proud of it. And so I'm proud of this book that I'm writing, but it is massively depressing and it's really hard to stay in the present when I'm trying to write a book in a completely different time and perspective and understanding, like, 1950s Bowling Green, Kentucky, or 1970s Kansas. Do you think I know anything about 1970s Kansas? No, no. I just barely went to Kansas this summer on a road trip to figure out what my mom even went through. And I went to the old house she used to live in and went to the cemetery where her brother was buried, that sort of thing. All right, well, should I go leave you to your lives? I don't know. Like, I promise I'm an intelligent human being, but you just can't see it right now. You just can't. And that's understandable. I wouldn't wish you to. Thanks for spending time with me. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm definitely not going to say this was promoted by thank you for please like, blah, blah, blah. But oh, like I hear every YouTube channel doing because I can't afford Netflix. But here we are. We got to get the earrings, right? But it's been nice to see people on here. It's just been cool. I don't know. I was just kind of interested, like, who is on here? Ah, no, I dropped my. Like, who's on here? Who uh who listens to somebody like me in Utah? I don't mean to like play this down like, oh, you should feel bad for me. I'm doing just fine. I don't care. But it is kind of funny. Um, hoo hoo hoo. Somebody's bored. Okay. Anyway, I hope this was fun for you. I hate closing things out. Who knows what to say? Who cares? But I don't know. I hope I got like one laugh out of you. Gosh, I look like Madonna now. Now, I realize she's a creepy has-been, and some people have been freaked out by parts of her. Especially as she's gotten older. I have no idea what she's done with her life. But back in the day, my mom was like way into Madonna. Wait, maybe that's why I wanted to be blonde so bad, is because I grew up with that in my head. But my mom was way into Madonna. I'm not trying to be Madonna right now, I swear, but like kind of look like it a little bit. Um, but man, her early stuff when she was like beginning in life, like holy cow. So when I'm writing this one scene about my mom, which is pretty horrific, and I don't know. I don't know how many people want to read a depressing book, but um I listened to Live to Tell, which I have not listened to since I was a little kid because I'm terrified of Madonna. I don't want to listen to especially like the sad stuff. I can't go back because it reminds me of my mom. But anyway, hmm, spider webs. But um it was a perfect song. I feel like it just describes my mom when she went through so much. Man, I feel cool. So this is what it would have looked like if I hadn't done blonde the bad way, the poor way when I was a kid. I wonder, would I look good as a blonde? No, I don't think so. Because like under this, I have freckles. So, but man, this is super indulgent. I cannot believe it. Maybe I won't post this video. This is kind of gross. People have done worse on the internet, right? Like, anyway, I'm gonna stop now. Ah, ah, I'm gonna stop.